Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0 out of 5. Tap Hogwarts, Hogwarts map. Fluflake world map. The library annex. The annex of the grand staircase. The grand exit. In the shadow of the undercroft. Triangle button. Open quest log. Cross button. Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0 out of Hogwarts map. Floof world map. Exit the Great Hall, in the shadow of the astronomy wing. The wing of the astronomy wing. Charms, defense in the defense against the dark arts classroom.
Revelio.
Map, Fluflame's locations, work talents. Quests. Quests, quests. In the shadow of the undercroft. Cross button. Level. Inventory.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous. It does sound dangerous.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
The blasting curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
A bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Lumos. Utility, Confringo. Incendio. Damage, Confringo. Triangle button, R2 button. The blasting curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Confringo!
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much. I'm ready for more spells like this.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to. I don't want to impose. I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not ready to tell you everything. I'll tell you the truth.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new fifth year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me. I stumbled upon it. Sebastian showed me. I stumbled.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say. No need for threats. I promise not to say anything. No need for
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Map. Flue Flames locations. World map. Owl Post. Owl Post. Quests, Lucan Brattleby. Scroop. Sebastian Sallow. Scroop. Parry Pippin. Natsayane, Professor Sharp, Professor Heck, Professor Fick, Lucan, Professor Weasley, Lucan, Professor Natsayane, Parry, Scroop, Sebastian Sallow. I've not forgotten about our live, Sebastian, Scroop. Greetings, young Slytherin, Parry Pippin. Good day to you. Natsayane, meet me in Lower Hogsfield, Natsayane, Professor Sharp, you need to learn Depulsor, Professor Haircat, level, inventory.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class. Look at me!
Map, Floo Flames locations. Hogwarts exit Hogsmeade map. Challenges, map quests. Hogsmeade, challenges. Overall, exploration. Quests. Combat. Quests, exploration. Field guide pages. 30, Owl Post, quests, map. Quests. All, the map chamber. Now that Professor Garlick's assignment 1, the map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages, and the secret map chamber I found below the school. Report to Professor Fig. Cross button. Level. Inventory.
Revelio.
Lumos. Descendo. Force, Depulso, Accio. Triangle, R2 button. Depulso. Descendo, Levioso. Control. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms, Confringo. Damage, Disillusionment. Lumos. Triangle R2 button. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly Levioso. Depulso. Force. Levioso. Descendo. Triangle button, R2 button. Hold to assign. Incendio, triangle R2 button.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Lumos. Utility. Confringo. Triangle but R2 but.
Confringo. Accio.
Lumos. Conjuring spell. Disillusionment. Triangle R2 button.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. Circle button. Back.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
You two seem ready for adventure.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do. I don't recall it fully.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have. It doesn't look familiar.
Don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well-traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there. Do you know anything about the tower?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned places, the freezing zone. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
still baffling to me that such a book was hidden in the restricted section all these years.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. Guide pages. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription, "Pioneer in Dragon Taming." Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail. Cross button.
Revelio. Revelio.
Map, Flue Flames location, exit. Quests. Quests. Or map. The Professor Garlick's Madame Kogawa's assignment 1. Madame Kogawa has conjured a number of balloons around the Hogsmeade station and the Quidditch pitch. She wants me to use my broom to reach and pop them. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade station, 5th. Pop balloons around the Percival Rackham's trial. I need to meet Professor Fig outside the tower. Meet Professor Fig at the tower. Requirements. Cross button. Track quest. Cross button. Level. Inventory. Map, Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chest, Hogsmeade map, Hogsmeade map. World map. The Highlands, the Highlands, North Ford Bog. North Ford Bog. The northernmost tip of the North Ford Bog. North Ford Bog. Pitterpond Ford. Pitterpond Ford is the sourmost hamlet in the woodland, Forbidden Forest, North Ford Bog. North Ford Bog entrance. Cross button. Remove waypoint. Merlin trial. Merlin trial. Map, Flue Flames locations, Hogsmeade map. Quests. Map, Percival Rackham's trial. Cross button. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Professor Sharp wants me to test myself while under the influence of both the Maxima and Didurus potions. He'd also like me to field test a focus potion. I know to find potions and recipes at J. Pippin's Potions. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Didurus potions, and use them simultaneously. Madame Kogawa's assignment 1, Professor Garlick's assignment 1. Professor Garlick wants me to field test a venomous tentacular and a mandrake, the Daedalian keys. Flight test. Flying off the shelves, descending for sweets. Ghost of Our Love. Flying off the shelves. Cressida's books, cross button. Level 16. Map, Flue Flames locations, Chalice collections. World map. The belt flying off the shelves. Cressida's books, including her diary, are flying around the library annex. The annex of the library. Cross the library annex, flying off the library. The library of Hogwarts Castle.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Accio!
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Accio!
Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Are both Smokies again tonight for dinner? I'm becoming more partial to them now. Although, I still prefer meat pie. Right stick. Scroll. Circle button. Back.
Accio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Revelio. Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Revelio. Revelio.
Map, Flue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 2 out of 35.
Revelio. Revelio.
The old librarian. Guide pages. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students, and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Cross button. Continue.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Revelio. Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
We saw you, and I'm sure we weren't the only ones.
I just thought he'd like to get out of his cage for a little.
I don't think a Puffin yearns to be around a pile of dusty old books.
Any luck finding my diary and the rest of my books?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go. Perhaps a reward to keep the diary a secret.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I'm only joking. Perhaps I'm not.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Challenges. Quests. Map. Descending. Summoner's Court. Match 1. Someone is looking for a new opponent at Summoner's Court. Ghost of Our Love. Descending for sweets. Flight test. I purchased a broom from Mr. Weeks, the Daedalian Keys. Professor Garlick's assignment 1. Madam Cogger's assignment 1. Percival Rackham's trial. Level 17.
it's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
My mother is so excited for me to come home for the holidays. She's written to me in... Apparently I was exhausted.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I would rather be in Hogwarts hasn't been...
Map, Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Settings, settings. Exit to mine, save game, exploring, welcome to Hogsmeade. Exploring. Manual save. 18 hours. Clock Tower. March the 8th, 2023, 12:36 p.m. Cross button. Overwrite saved game. Triangle, welcome to Hogsmeade. Exploring. Manual save. 18 hours. Clock Tower. March, load game. Load a saved game. Restart from last save. Restart, save game, exit to mine menu, save game. Save your progress in the current game. Save, exploring. Manual save. 18 hours. Clock Tower. March the 8th, 2023, 12:36 p.m. Cross button. Overwrite saved game, save, exploring. Map save complete. Load game. Level. Gear. Map, Flu Flames location, the astronomy wing. Settings, settings. Save/load and exit.